All right, so I think we're live. Let's find the YouTube link here. Let's see. There it is. We'll grab that guy and post her in the Discord channel before we get things started. Hey, Gary H., nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Gonna post this big guy real quick in the chat, well, in the live stream area. So let's see if we can get that going. Live stream, paste, enter. Fantastic. All right, so it is now in there. We are live. Hello, Incognito. Nice to have you here. Francis Zegan, hello, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, Negro, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Apologies in advance if my voice is a little bit hoarse. Been talking a lot today. I gave some tours at the law school earlier today, just because I was helping out there a little bit earlier today. So if my voice is a little scratchy, been talking for a couple hours, which is more than I'm used to on the weekend prior to the live stream. So sorry about that. And I also do have an icy, so if you see something that looks a little gross, it's because I had a combination of blue and red, so cherry and raspberry, and melted a little bit. So sorry about that. And if my tongue is blue, again, apologize for that, or purple, or whatever. Anyway, all right. Bubble07, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're doing pretty well tonight. We are doing well. I'm excited to see us do a little bit of testing with Chorus, as well as a little more collection in items. You can see here I haven't really done much for today, so we'll be doing these, I think today, right now, actually. We're going to just see what we need. And I think we're going to just start by getting some soul stones. We need to spend 500 of them anyway. So we'll spend some arena coins there, get a bunch of soul stones here by opening the chest, starting there. Hey, Carlos. So there is a giveaway basically at the end of every stream. We have contests, Carlos. So the way that works is for Saturdays, based on my YouTube video, I have a contest entry, and that is for the month of August. And all you need to do, well, I guess I'll have to sign in and stuff. Let's see, can I just, yeah, okay. So we're going to sign in, but essentially, I do have on my channel an August contest, so this will be the last weekend of August, meaning I'll have to make a September one coming up. But we have a contest for Facebook and web, and every Saturday, like today, we have one winner from each Facebook and web. And then for Sundays, we have a different contest, which is on my Discord channel, which is in the description on a lot of my videos. I think it's on most of them, the exception probably being the live streams. And that'll take you to my Discord channel here, where we have so we have Facebook right here, and then you have a contest, and you have web right here, and you've got a contest here as well. So that is how Sunday winners are chosen. Saturday winners are based off of that list on the YouTube channel. So there are always giveaways here on live streams, absolutely, but that's typically how we choose the winners. Bubble07 says, looking forward to chorus discussion. I'm on the fence, my man. Love it, love it, love the enthusiasm, Bubble07. Love it. Mr. Big, howdy to you and howdy all. Absolutely. Wally, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Oh, Negro just saying that being on the fence is how you get splinters. Love the little joke there. Love that. So I'm going to claim a bunch of soul stones real quick because I do want to talk about chorus. I want to acquire some more chorus soul stones. And what I'm thinking here is really two things, actually. So one is I want to save my chests, right? My chests here, mainly because I'm thinking that eventually chorus will get added. Not to mention, I think that'll happen once Chorus is added to the Sanctuary and the Egg Summoning. So I think that's what's going to happen. But typically it does take about 2 months before the pet gets added. So that can make things a little bit more complicated and a longer road for completing everyone's chorus. Right now my chorus is at 3 stars. I haven't really purchased too many items here, but I guess we'll do it since we are live, right? I probably won't be able to get all of these, but we got some, right? So the other thing is there is a task wanting us to do on adventure. It doesn't look like any of my guildmates are in one that I can see, which is awkward. It's like, what do I do about this? So do I just need to enter an adventure, or do I actually have to like complete it? Let's see. Start or join an adventure. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. We'll just join this one for now. Begin and join. That should complete that one. I'll just take out the buffs for everyone. So if someone wants to come in and just take everything down, actually, all right, I'm just going to say I need to start an adventure. So if someone joins, they're not just like, oh, what the heck happened here? I needed to do it for this. So we're just going to claim our 2 scrolls right there. Well, I guess they're, what are they called? They're Chronicle of the Flock. Of course, they make the name super complex unnecessarily. Hey, Mopeslam, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got Rodney Parker here as well. Hero Wars Battleground. Thank you, Wally, for hopping on. And thank you guys for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Oh, Negro says, any insight on what is the Raven Horde? Yeah, so Raven Horde, not a recommended merchant buy, right? So the merchant buy, usually there's about 50 of different items in there. So you might get 50 Chaos Particles if you're lucky. Otherwise, you're really getting more Raven Horde, which is heavy, heavy in pet potions. So for that reason, I don't really recommend it. Do you need the pet potions? I don't know. So if you need pet potions, that might be a good spot to get them. But really, pet potions are used just to level up your pets, right? So a lot of pet potions come from that. A little bit of gold and some chaos particles, but 90% of what I've been seeing has been very heavy in the chaos pet potions, which to me doesn't seem like it's worth it, or you get more of the same Raven Hordes, which I just don't see it being a good value. I would not recommend it at all. So I mentioned it at the top. I'll mention it again. I don't think it's a great or even worth your time in terms of spending your coins, unless it's what you have left over. Highly recommend spending them on getting your chorus to stronger levels. That is my thoughts on that as of right now, for sure. I haven't been impressed. Have not been impressed. And if anyone has opened them, feel free to weigh in too. But that's what I've seen, and that is my 2 cents on that as of right now. So I'm going to try to cruise through 75, which means I need to get through, what is it, a floor and a half, something like that? Because the first floor only gives you 30, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see here. Should be able to do this. Let's take a look here. All right. Week rewards. Got it. Yes, I would say looking at and considering Chorus is probably the best move right now. I don't think those little side rewards are worth much at all. Of course, 5-star. Nice. +1 as I only have Helios as the only patronage. I have major fear of missing out, so I'm not sure if he will ultimately be worth it. Gotcha. Well, look, I think he'll be worth it, at least for sure in the short term. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Congrats on the 5-star, by the way, Bubble07. But yeah, a lot to be seen there. I mean, I think Chorus, it's like anytime they introduce a new character or upgrade someone, I feel like it just makes sense that they are going to attempt to keep that stronger than it will end up being. But I think that's just part of the game, right? So part of the game is pump up those characters that make sense, and to especially like the ones that are recent, because those will make Hero Wars more money, so it makes sense that they would be doing that. And so I think we'll see Chorus be strong for at least 2 months, probably longer, and then they'll make an adjustment and want you to try to invest your money somewhere else. That's just how they run things based on what I've seen. But I don't think it's wrong to get him. I think Hero Wars goes through cycles. Chorus is going to be useful at some point, if not for a decent long period of time, if that makes sense. I think he'll be useful, very, very useful in player versus player matchups when we get to this extended version of what do you call it, Guild Wars essentially, or even Grand Arena, right? So I think it'll be useful. I don't think you'll regret it. Yeah. So Rodney's also saying that those rewards from the chest are no good. Hero Wars Battleground says they should add something else, but yeah, not good. Opened a couple of Raven Horde last night. Was not impressed. Yeah, I don't think it's worth even considering. I'm not a big fan of those. I saw Daniel open them on the live stream that he did, and I was like, "There's no way I'm spending any of my rewards on that." So yeah, pretty easy choice for me early on. Gotcha. All right. I got my Albus this week to Violet +3, then got Albus Grand Prize the next day. Wow, congratulations, Mr. Big. I personally love Albus, so I think that that's a huge pickup. I'm a big fan of him. Definitely, I mean, I'd be excited as for sure. Like, that's awesome. Congratulations. Bolo says, can you speak on the Dominion pet packages? Are they a good deal or are they a pass? Yeah, we'll talk on that for sure. And I'll be looking at this a little bit more in depth here after I finish getting my 75 Titanite, which is going to take a little longer than I was hoping, because it seems like this is a slow going matchup right now, if that makes sense. It just seems like it's not moving as quickly as I'd like, but we'll see how it goes. We got another 5 Titanite there. We're going to use a water team here and see how this goes. But yeah, once I get the 75 Titanite, we will go through the packages, Bubble 07, and kind of take a look. I know they sent us a message saying that they have essentially doubled the rewards that they had before, but so far before, I haven't really seen any good deals from the standpoint of packages, but we'll look at them now that they've doubled it. We'll see if they really have, and we'll take a closer look at that. Absolutely. Hey, Vitamin, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. All right, Sigurd, come on, get your shield up, buddy. There we go, buddy. All right, so now I just kind of want to get some healing going if we can. There we go, Blessing of the Deep. Hopefully that'll do a little bit, but we knocked him out a little too fast. Onegro says the event map is not worth really playing after the first battle. You can just raid. 100% agree there. It makes no sense. I know people who are like, oh, look, I beat level 400. But it's like you're getting the exact same rewards, and if something goes wrong, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why are you wasting your own time on battling when you get the same reward, whether you raid or not? It just doesn't make sense wasting your time battling on the map. I 100% agree with you. I've seen a lot of people do this, and it's another thing that don't want to name names, but yeah, Misty Catherine's really pushing for the ability to keep battling them, and I don't really understand the fascination with battling something stronger just because. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it seems like a waste of my time, and I think some people also agree, but it doesn't make sense. I don't get why you would do that. Vitamin says, this new pet is really weak. All right, well, I have yet to see that. Once I complete some of the event tasks, we will try to claim a couple more, and we will look at Chorus a little bit more seriously, and I really want to look at it with some of the teams that I have in mind. Francis Egan has the totals here on coins that you need. Looks like 1,000 for one, 5,000 for a 2-star, 3-star is 14,000, 4 stars 50 or 45,000, 5-star being 90,000, and 180,000 for an absolute chorus. So a lot of coins are needed here. Man, my Waters Titans really took a beating there just for me to get to level 30. We're going to claim these because I want to speed this up. I apologize for it taking as long as it is. Come on, we just want to get, let's put our Earth team in here. Hope that it can survive. But I will say some of the Titans do get stronger, so I'm hoping that these Dark and Light Titans will be somewhat useful. Because, I mean, even these guys seem a lot stronger than I remember them being in the dungeon, but I think the dungeon's so boring. It's so boring, guys. I apologize. Stick with me here. We're just going to try to get to 75, and I'm going to try to speed it up as fast as we can here. I can't do speed up combat, unfortunately, but everything else we will try to do. Oh, Negro has some Teen Titans Go language going on here. We got Raven needs to speak the words Azeroth, Mentrion, Zinthos. Love it. All right, that's classic. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to skip past so I can get to 75, so we can just go on to some funner things, like more fun things. Like I just feel like dungeon's the worst. Sorry, guys. We will come on. Okay, fine. And I do not recommend that you do what I'm doing here by just like accepting, because accepting usually doesn't give you the best result. But I really just want a couple Titanite to get this reward. We got it. All right. Spending energy, easily done. Soul Stones, also easily done. So first I'm just going to go ahead and do some energy spending. Nice. We have completed that item for Nebula. There she goes. Physical attack and armor based on her agility. Gotta love that. Next, we need a couple of soul stones. Shouldn't be the most difficult thing to pick up. Let's see. A couple more soul stones. Well, I guess I'll just go like this. Nice, we grabbed it. So there we go. We officially have enough soul stones, I believe, to complete this. So we've got it. Fantastic. And let's see. All right, now we got to battle this boss. And as we were saying, it doesn't make sense to battle the boss more than once. I don't care about the dialogue. Come on now. Just trying to expedite the commencement of getting more of these stronger heroes. I don't even really need a pet, but we'll go with it. So once we beat this, dungeon is boring. Thank you, Carlos. I agree. So Raven is not so weak when she speaks. I always felt people were overreacting to course because as a game changer, early testing is proving me right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, Incognito. I think that there are, I mean, we'll see. I haven't really done enough testing to know for sure, but we will be looking at it very, very shortly here. I'm just going to go ahead and skip this. We're going to raid a couple times here. I'm pretty sure we're far off, so 26,000, very far off from that 45,000 that we need, right, to get chorus to level 4. But that's okay, it's a start. Let's see anything else that we can do right this second. I don't think there is. All right. So with that, we will now start doing some testing. I think that's the move. So as long as I don't, let's do airship, and then we'll start doing some testing. Bubble07 says, Jay, if you could be refunded all the money you've spent on the game, would you start all over from scratch? I don't know. I don't think I would. That's a tough question. If that happened, I'd probably try to do it again and be a free player. But I think it's a lot harder to play as a free player. So, I guess the answer would be it would depend. I mean, if I'm still hanging out with you guys and it's super cool, yes, 100%. But if we're talking like if I was just to play by myself, and have to start over, I don't know if I'd do that. I don't know if that would be something that I'm interested in. I think the community is, and you guys especially really are the reason I keep playing, if I'm being 100% honest. So I would say probably not. I'd probably walk away without, the community and you guys around. So, yeah, no, I think that would, yeah, I think that's my stance on that. So it looks like we might have lost our Guild War battle here, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'll have to take a look at what happened. Um, Things got crazy for me in the day, so I actually didn't even have a chance to log back in later. But I'm pretty sure I made my hits, so I don't think I'm too concerned about that. We'll look at it later. Um, so hopefully that just means we have an easier week. Let's upgrade a magic attack glyph twice. Love it. And we're going to take a look here at, I guess we'll level up this real quick. But what we are going to look at is going to be chorus. Let's take a look. Let's start with just testing them out. So, hero challenge, auto max. We're going to start with Isaac. Isaac on defense. And we're going to attack with, I don't know, who's a good person to attack with? Let's maybe go with Aurora, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go Aurora and Chorus. Kind of curious to see how this plays out. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. If you could, yeah, okay, gotcha. I would buy a motorcycle instead. Love it. You wouldn't have maxed out Titans as free to play? Absolutely would not. Yes, that is 100% true. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. And obviously, we can see Chorus is dealing some good damage here to Isaac. Doesn't look like Isaac's being able to ult very much here, but I mean, granted, he is up against Aurora. Doesn't deal the most magic damage, but it does look like Chorus deals a significant amount of damage to Isaac based on this one-on-one fight. But not as much damage, right, as you guys are kind of pointing out, as you would think. So we'll see what happens here when we do this against a legit team. But it looks like, I mean, we'll see. Looks like he's staying pretty much at half health. Oliver's really helping with that. Okay, well, Oliver was allowing Isaac to stay on the field. Let's see what this looks like with a card team. So this would be a team I would probably use, something like this with, say, Albus as my team pet on defense. Not Albus is not the best defensive hero, but we'll see how this plays out. We're gonna rock. We're gonna give you Chorus here. We're gonna put in Dorian behind, and we'll put in, I really like Sebastian. Where is my guy, Sebastian? So what I'm doing here is I'm subbing out Celeste for Dorian. I think it's going to be a better healer move. Plus it allows this chorus to shield more heroes. And so we're going to test this out. We're going to see how this plays. And Carnito says, chorus only attacks one hero and Axel will still spread that damage around. So yeah, I mean, obviously Axel will help with that, but let's take a look at how things go here. Slightly expedited battle. It looks like Albus is dealing enough damage to take out Aurora and now Dorian as well. Wow, so it looks like Chorus really has not been a major factor here at all. We'll see if that changes if I put in Celeste for Dorian. Huh. So it looks like they got concerned and they just debuffed Chorus. But let's see. We'll see if that holds true with this. Because I know some players were not happy that this intro was coming. So I guess we'll have to see if that played a part. All right, let's see. We're going to grab Celeste and Sebastian. And we're going to use, instead I'm going to use, I think we're going to use Fenris here, right? Physical attack blindness, I think. See how this plays out. Maybe the key to Chorus is actually just his patronage and not necessarily his attacks. His attacks are definitely not what I thought they'd be. Let's see. Huh. Wow. So on offense, it's really not showing up at all. Wow, Chorus is not doing much. And Isaac is still holding supreme. So it seems like Isaac is not the hero to deviate from. I would argue this does makes almost no difference at all. Well, let's go through the heroes that I said were to watch because I did seriously think some of these heroes were to watch. So let's try an ODH team against what we have here. But maybe just because Isaac is so good, he's just not stoppable even with Chorus. So maybe Chorus impacts non-Isaac. I don't know. We're gonna have to play this more carefully. We're gonna see some different combos. So obviously the twins, not really a factor. Surprisingly, shocker. I know some of you guys mentioned that, but for me, this is news. This is the first I've tested it out legit since these come out. So we got ODH next, and I'm pleasantly surprised because I like my team. Let's see, ODH. Where's Helios? I still think Chorus should be the one activated with. Well, I don't know. Now that I'm seeing this, maybe Merlin's a better option, and maybe we can't assign Dorian to that. That's interesting. Ooh. Well, I guess if it's all the same, we put Chorus on instead of Biscuit, but really minimal difference there. We're gonna add in Chorus, see how it goes. Maybe part of what I'm doing. You'd rather have the items to upgrade the pets I'm already using. That's one solution, Incognito, but I think they're gonna do something about this. This doesn't seem right. It seems to me like they've almost, out of fear, overly compensated by debuffing Chorus. And I think this could be a tactical. Ooh, that was a good hit on Isaac, though. But it wasn't enough. So I think the key here is really Isaac with Oliver, right? Really stops this whole thing. Let's take a look at the patronage here. Oh no, we have Isaac with Mara. Wow. So we didn't even necessarily have Oliver on Isaac, and he's just surviving. All right, we try. I mean, I don't even know if it's worth trying Sebastian or not Sebastian, Satori at this point. I'm almost seeing this as Chorus is just another hero to have or pet to have, not even a significant contributor at this junction. What? That's crazy to me. I'm really surprised. Gonna be honest with you guys. Really surprised that that's the case. Um, wow. So Chorus, not all that he's been beefed up to be. Gonna be honest with you, little surprised. Thought this was gonna be more of a game changer. Seems like it's more of a game non-factor at this point. Not a better way of putting that. I still think that is not the worst thing to collect Chorus Soul Stones, but I don't really like some of these lower end items, so I'm just not a big fan of them. I know you can get them, but I don't know. Uh, I'm still at a loss for words. That's nuts. Let's see. I think Chorus is more beneficial as an offensive threat as opposed to defensive. I mean, it didn't look like he was doing that much. I mean, I don't think he's going to be very good on defense, but his offense was not very impressive. I was expecting a lot more out of him, for sure. Bird is weak. So yep, okay. I'm glad my engineers are safe. Yeah, it seems like your engineers are definitely safe. I mean, we can, yeah, I don't really see any reason that any reason to really focus on chorus right now. For instance, if you can spam enough effects, they get through chorus's blockability in sufficient numbers to negatively impact your team. Jay, change Albus for Mara on the card team. Sure, we will try that. I'm not really sure it's going to make any difference based on what I've been seeing there. That looked like a complete slaughter from the Kark, Isaac, Seb, and Martha team. Like I'm not even sure you need a pet. Just kidding about that. But yeah, wow, that didn't matter, it seemed like. So we'll use the twins again. Twins, Aurora, Dorian, and Sebastian. Where is Aurora? There she is. And then we will put in chorus. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little stunned. I'm not going to lie to you. That he's really just not that impressive. I mean, obviously Isaac's stun is not working right there, but we still get rid of Aurora pretty fast. And it looks like everyone else is get taken down pretty quick. Sebastian gets knocked out, but it's not enough. Maybe I should adjust my defense because I think no, that's right. We're good. I mean, I should probably do some attacking. I haven't attacked in like a week, so we should probably look at that. Let's see. Just go for it, I guess. Oh boy. All right. Meaning that you're flipping the bird. The bird thought it was going to save Mage, but can't save nothing. So I hear Chorus is more meaningful when he is fully maxed out, but can't that be said about any pet? I'm going to be honest, Bubble 7. I'm not impressed with Chorus. I don't really think that he's worth investing in at this time unless they fix some of his flaws. It doesn't seem like he's just dealing any damage at all. So I would say Chorus right now is not worth the investment. Keep focusing on Albus or your main pet. Is kind of my thoughts. Axel or Albus should probably be your go-tos right now. So Justin, that means players should flip the bird then. In a sense, yeah, I would say, good wordplay there. But yeah, in a sense, absolutely. Incognito says, well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. The bird is the word, but I guess in this case, not the word that we were expecting. Just we got timed out there. Just not really. I'm just not impressed. Not impressed at all. So yeah. Wally says, okay, Jay, let's try a different stun lock hero. Yeah, okay, we'll test it out here. Let's look. So we're going to try someone other than Isaac. Oh, someone other than Isaac, Auto Max. We're going to use more of a, we'll use Judge. We'll use Astaroth, Judge. I'm trying to think who is usually paired Judge. Nebula is usually kind of in that mix. I like Dante here as well, and now we'll use probably Martha. So we'll try this particular squad out. And I'm going to use Albus again because I feel like whatever. I guess Axel's probably go-to here. But we'll see how this plays out. I'm kind of curious because it just, I really thought Axel would, or not Axel, Horus would play more of a role here, and it doesn't seem he's as vital to the operation as we thought he would be. So, head scratcher as of right now. I'm kind of like, what is going on? So we're gonna go ahead and use Seb here. Put in chorus. See if this makes any difference. If we go and try to take down Judge as opposed to Isaac. So let's see. So this is a different, obviously, control hero. Judge is a relatively more popular one, I would say, compared to some of the other controls after And we'll try Leanne as well, but I think there'll be similar effects. We'll see how this plays out, though. So he does indeed target. Who did he target there? Did he even do any damage? I couldn't even tell who Chorus hit. So Chorus did not do much damage at all. And Axel, I guess, spreading it out really is helping as well, right? Axel has a spread effect. So Dante has now gone down, but essentially we still have, oh wow. So Twins really coming alive here, and Chorus is attacking Judge slowly but surely. And it looks like once you're down to one hero, Axel has a little bit more trouble protecting, but Judge is not going down quietly, and Axel is protecting Judge pretty adequately to this point, but not quite enough. So in this particular lineup, doesn't work out. Doesn't seem to quite work out there. So, I mean, that's not a bad lineup. Obviously, you could throw in Yasmin as well. Um, Judge is the law. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. So that worked well with Dorian, but let's see what happens if I use a standard Celeste Seb team with Aurora and Chorus. Does it make any difference at all? Does it still win? I don't know. We'll see. But I think there's something to be said there. So let's see what goes on here. So we've got the Twins kind of going at it, starting the breakdown on Astaroth. Judge is not marked yet. It looks like. It looks like he kind of went after Dante, which is weird. Chorus, that is. Chorus looked like he just attacked Dante as opposed to Judge. Not really sure why that is, but it looks like Dante's the one marked for death. And yeah, Twins are slicing through this team a little bit easier. No Isaac to protect them. Looks like that's going to make it a major struggle here. And Judge is not able to spam enough to overcome Chorus, it looks like. So here, Judge Man without Isaac, going to struggle. Let's see how we do with Leanne. We're going to take a look at that. So Leanne is the next target. So we're actually, I like using Cleaver. What's Cleaver? Cleaver, Leanne, Peppy as well. Kind of good in that back line. I actually like kind of having, let's see, where does Dorian fit in this? Dorian's kind of in the back as well. So it is right in between it, kind of like that. And I actually sometimes like to put in Nebula here. This is a pretty unorthodox team, but I really enjoy some of the synergetic things that are happening here. So Peppy can deal a ton of damage with Cleaver's help. Nebula just really boosts and protects everyone. Leanne puts some people to sleep. So I find this to be a relatively effective team, actually, surprisingly. Not one I use as much, not a super popular team, but it's not bad. It's a combination of physical and magic attack, which makes it less popular, I would say. But let's see. Let's go back to this Aurora twin combo. We're going to go with Dorian and Sebastian as well, and then we'll try it with Celeste, see if that makes any difference. But so far, it does look like Isaac is still a showstopper for these mages, and Chorus can take down Judge so far, or even Dante, apparently, when Dante gets marked. So I'm not quite sure how that marking works. I'm going to have to look at this a little closer post this fight. We'll take a closer look at the description of Chorus's effects. Should have probably started out with that, but he's attacking Leanne now. But it does look like Nebula's marked. Looks like the mark jumps. Right now it's on Leanne. So they're all taking some pretty good damage there. Axel sparing the others. So Nebula's down. Cleaver's down, and the rest of the team's about to go down, I think, pretty quick, unless they deal enough damage. So Dorian's down. Peppy not dealing quite enough damage. Still getting some nice, HP back because she's right near that Dorian, who is knocked out. Leanne, though, getting beat up. Don't see them surviving this fight, but let's see. Yep, so they all get knocked out. So it looks to me like Isaac is the one who's going to really hold down the fort here against Chorus, but it doesn't look like Chorus is as powerful as we thought he might be. But still, I think he's a decent pet. He's going to be very effective against Judge and Leanne in non-protected teams. But I want to see if that changes if we add in Rufus. So if we add in Rufus, does that make things more difficult? Let's check it out. So now we're going to use team with Rufus. And we're going to use Judge as well. Rufus with Judge. Yasmin and Rufus. Rufus, where's Rufus? Ooh, Yasmin's not good against twins. We don't want to do that. Where is Rufus? There he is. Rufus. We want Martha. We also want an attacker. I think we're going to go Qing Mao. That's probably not the best lineup, but I want to see how it plays out. I want to see if Rufus adds anything to protecting Judge. Let's see. Maybe not. But I just want to kind of see if it does have any impact at all. We're just going to go standard, Seb, Aurora, and Celeste. Kind of a boring team, but, boring sometimes works. Pet Chorus, let's do it. Hey, Rantop, nice having you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hi, Mr. Big. Nice to have you here on this live stream. Hillary, nice to have you here as well. So we are kind of doing some testing. So far, the summary has been that Chorus is not performing against Isaac, but against non-magic protected teams, able to defeat Judge and Leanne thus far. Going to test it out, though. If Rufus is a tank, does it affect the way that these matchups play out? I don't know. So that's why we're kind of doing it. So far, it doesn't look like it is having that much of an effect, but Rufus is holding his own, it looks like, thus far. Got a shield and everything. Hasn't been taken out yet. Judge just got knocked out. So now we're just trying to see if Rufus can find a way to time out this squad, which is one of the reasons he was on my watch list. So we'll see if Chorus is targeting Martha right now. Almost took her out, but didn't. That's, big part thanks to King Biscuit, looks like. But now we're down to just Rufus, and we're going to speed this up a touch, see if he actually gets taken out. Doesn't look like he is anywhere near that yet. So Rufus on his own looks like he is able to endure. Chorus's attack does physical damage. Rufus won't help against Chorus. Only the twins. Well, I mean, he stood his own there against twins. So, and Chorus was the pet there. So it did work out. It ended up working out there. Can't complain too much about that from a testing perspective. Let's take a look a little bit more at Chorus's stat line. I probably should look this a little earlier, but I'm really curious about what's going on here. So Flux, Vengeance, charges 1 rune. When it is activated, Chorus deals damage over time to enemy that has applied the effects. Multiple different amount of runes is charged for different control types. 3 for silence, 2 for charm, and 1 for blinding. So silence is the most prevalent skill it's looking for. Enables each ally to block certain control effects. Okay, so basically not going to be affected by that. Converts 50% of magic damage they deal into shield. Allies with aura convert 25% of magic damage they deal into shield. Shield absorbs some of the physical damage taken. Damage absorbed scales with heroes missing health. So all I'm seeing really is the ability to negate some of those negative effects, but I'm not seeing much on Chorus's actual physical attack. So don't see much there, but we can take a look. Stats, skill, power, armor penetration, skills, items. I mean, I'm not too impressed right now with the damage output Chorus is putting. I mean, I do think that the negating of stuns is a big deal, but not really too impressed with all that he says. Chorus's attack does physical damage. Rufus won't help against Chorus, only the twins. On auto, I don't think they can finish Rufus. I thought you wanted to protect Judge from Chorus. Yeah, I mean, ideally there you do want to protect Judge from Chorus, but I think the bigger picture here, though, is surviving, right? Because if you're on defense, this is a win. A timeout is a win. So I think, if you're a Judge user, the answer is to have Rufus on your team to protect from attackers who have this kind of lineup with Chorus. Rufus can actually hold his own. So I think that's one solution to come out of this is that Rufus allows you to still maintain. Doesn't matter even if Chorus is on the opposing team. And, even though Judge himself doesn't survive, his team, right, as a whole does, because even one hero, Rufus, is alive, which is more than enough. So I think that's something to point out there. Yeah, I think that's something to point out there. I thought you wanted, yep. So I think that's worth checking out there. So I think the answer to if you are having a team, right, you already have a team that's comprised of Judge or Leanne, and that's like one of your centerpieces, the answer is to build up Rufus to protect against Chorus. And if someone's using Chorus, they're most likely using the twins or an ODH combo. And by having Rufus on your team, you're basically protecting yourself on the defensive end for Arena. I think that's really the big picture to be seen here. And even in Guild Wars, right, you could time out, which could allow your team to do really well. So, yeah, I think that's something to consider there. On auto, I don't think he can finish Rufus. Yep. Onegro says Morgan takes care of that. That's true, but let's be honest here. If you're working on Morgan, you're probably not working on the twins. It's a very different team setup. So, you're looking at different things. So, you can't protect against every single combination, but it's true. Morgan will definitely take down Rufus, but I don't think in this situation where we're looking at Chorus, I don't think most people using Chorus are going to be looking to use Morgan. Could be wrong, though, but it just doesn't seem to make that much sense from my perspective. But let's see. Sanctuary, Chorus, Patronage. So you can not even use Chorus with Morgan. So anyone who's using Chorus is probably not using Morgan as a patron to any real degree. So I would say maybe the Chorus isn't as relevant in that situation, Negro, if there is a Morgan on the field. All right, so I would say that's a pretty decent, quick, assessment of what we got going on. So I mean, I think we can kind of. Yep, you definitely have to drop a team for sure. And I think if it's cool with you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get closer to having our winners here before we get close to wrapping things up because it's been one of those days for me. It's been a long day, so hopefully you guys are okay with this. But yeah, we are going to have a short, that was kind of a short little testing site. We'll be doing some more testing tomorrow because we do still have a live stream tomorrow at noon. So that is something to keep in mind. I have to also chat with a couple of members. I got to get back to some people. So we are going to get to the two winners. So we're going to have one Facebook winner and one web winner. We can also definitely look more at undead squads for tomorrow as well. I'll make even a note here as we are picking our winners. But let's go ahead and pick our Facebook Saturday winner for today. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be spinning the wheel here. Good luck to everybody. But yes, Rantop says, how about using Chorus as the main pet without Sebastian? to see if he can overcome Judge. Yeah, we'll definitely do that here in between. So we'll just have our Facebook winner first. So Jules G is our Facebook winner. I'll be reaching out to you on YouTube shortly after this stream ends. But let's hop back in here and see how this works. So we are looking at Chorus as the main pet without Sebastian. So we are going to get rid of Sebastian, I believe, on the offensive team. Does that sound right? So let's see. We're going to use Chorus on its own. So obviously the pet's going to be Chorus. Let's use someone like the Twins. No Sebastian, but Twins, Celeste, Dorian, and Aurora. So we're using no Sebastian. So let's see how this plays out. We'll do it just for you, Rantop. Absolutely. So we did have Jules G as our Facebook winner. We'll see who our web winner is shortly after this right here. So we'll see how this battle plays out just to see how Chorus does by himself. No Sebastian, no aid to clearing out some of these negative status effects that Judge will be dealing. Let's see. So Aurora gets taken out real quick by Ching Mao. So it definitely looks like some of these debuffs are getting slightly through. Let's see. But Gmao pays the price for it. Chorus takes her out. Judge gets rid of Celeste. Sebastian goes down, though, on the right team. We've got the Twins and Dorian left with Rufus, Judge, and Martha on the right. I still think Rufus times these guys out, but I will say I think Chorus did a better job there targeting Ching Mao, which to me is weird because I thought the target would be Judge, but obviously the Ching Mao also has negative status effects, so that can play a part. But yeah, this team looks like it's going to be a timeout as well, and I don't see Judge going down on this one. So Judge and Martha look to prevail, stay on the field, and actually Krista goes down. It's just Lars now on that team, and it's officially a timeout. So yeah, looks like you don't have enough there. You will have to use Morgan if you're trying to get Rufus, and you're going for an all magic attack, 100% accurate. So yes, that is what we're going to be doing. Let's have our second winner here before we wrap things up. Good luck to everybody here as well. Yeah, Rufus won't be targeted as long as Judge stands. All right, who is our lucky web winner? It is Negro. Congratulations, you are our web winner. Feel free to let me know what you would like, either after stream if you don't mind, or right now you can let me know what you would like. Can send it to you right here. Congratulations, Negro and Jules G. You guys are our winner. Negro says because Judge is the law. So Negro, you are our web winner. I'll just copy that link or that account number right there. We'll hop onto web right now, and if you know what you want, just let me know, and we can send that to you ASAP. I'm just gonna hop on here. Yeah, you let me know, Onegro, what you would like. Either you can tell me now or after the stream. But yeah, so congratulations to our winners. Onegro, feel free to let me know either in Discord or in the chat. But yeah, we will wrap things up. You want the skin stones? All right, you told me before the stream wrapped up, so we'll send those to you right now on the stream, and then we'll wrap things up. Congratulations. Let's see, it's loading up for us here. Oh, we also wanted to view this. So this is another thing we'll look at really, really quick after I send you this reward right here. So we're going to send you some skin stones, Negro, coming your way. Is your name None on this one? I guess it is. So we just sent it to you. But yeah, so the interesting thing with these packages, honest opinion, not worth it. Chaos Particles, 11,000, good amount, but not at this price point. Minus that one, and if you tell me it's $31, we're talking. Um, no chance in heck this is a good deal. No way, no how. If this was a 10, and I would say, oh, maybe it's a deal. So if these numbers were swapped, I just think you don't need pet potions like ever. So I don't think any of these are really good deals. Going to be honest with you, I don't think it makes any sense to me personally to buy these. I would say save your money for a times four. Anything else, just that's not a good deal. And if that's the times two, the times one is even less of a good deal. Don't even, it's not worth it. Save your money. Another event. Um, this is not the time to be using it based on what I'm seeing there. So, yeah, hopefully that helps answer your question. I think someone did ask that earlier and I meant to get to it. But yeah, anyway, congratulations again to O Negro and Jules G. You guys are our lucky winners today. I'll be messaging Jules after. Congratulations. Yes, we will be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see some of you lovely folks tomorrow. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion. Thank you, everyone. I'll be messaging you all in Discord and reminding you that tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern